What a mess that was. Anyway, Fritz Pfister! Wow, what a group we have here tonight. How many of you people were at Springfield's first tea party? Well, I got a little news for you because most of you probably don't read the local paper. These guys got everything memorized. They did a little editorial that said, protest, but don't ignore the facts. Here's what they said. At times the rally here drifted into hyperbolic, fact-ignoring, I'm mad as hell temper tantrum, rooted in the November election defeat of conservative and libertarian political philosophy. Well, is there anybody from the newspaper here? I'll speak slowly for you. Wait till this November. The paper also said, quote, if Barack Obama is for socialism, it's for a version unrecognizable in any economics textbooks, past or present. Really? What about the government takeover of GM, student loans, our national health care system? How about taking contract law and throwing it in the trash can and moving the rightful creditors to the end of the line so you can buy Chrysler for your union buddies who helped get you elected? Well, I've got a news flash. Reporters, make sure you get this right. You don't need to look in any textbook to see what version of socialism Barack Obama is practicing. All you need to do is look in the eyes of 16 million Americans who don't have jobs. The mainstream media in this country is a disgrace, ladies and gentlemen. They have broken the trust the founders placed in them. Folks, I drove here this evening in that goofy white VW Bug. It has the big red lips on the front and decals down the side, but in the back window there's a sticker that says, don't tread on me. But I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing in that VW Bug is a small flag I placed in the holder beside that steering wheel. That flag came from the Vietnam Memorial Moving Wall. And in my glove box, I placed the stencil name of Thomas Healy, my friend and neighbor growing up in Kenton, Ohio. Tom Healy died in Vietnam in 1970. And recently, our President Barack Obama spoke of courage while ramming the health care bill through Congress, having to bribe his own party and use gimmickry and the budget to make it look like it paid for itself. Well, I've got a message for you, Barack Obama. You don't know the meaning of courage. Every day I get into that car, I'm reminded not only of my friend Tom, but of every American who has made the ultimate sacrifice to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. And I will be damned if I'm going to stand idly by while any president moves away from those founding principles towards a progressive, statist, socialist democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, the following I dedicate to all who have made the ultimate sacrifice to protect that Constitution, for I believe this is what they would say if they were here. I have a dream. I dream of a leader that will travel the world and speak proudly of American exceptionalism and sacrifice. Not a leader who calls America arrogant on foreign soils and apologizes for America. We have nothing to apologize for. I dream of a leader who stands by our allies. Not a leader who coddles dictators and tyrants. I have a dream of a leader who truly stands by our troops. Not a leader who is more interested in giving rights to terrorists than defending the very people who protected this country. I have a dream. I dream of a leader who embraces capitalism. Even with all of its flaws, it has given the American people the highest standard of living in the history of mankind. Not of a leader who believes in the redistribution of wealth, stealing from one man to give to another, usually to buy votes. And also a leader who abandons free market principles to save the free market. I dream of a leader who believes in democracy and individual responsibility. Not a leader who believes in entitlements and believes in funding community organizers that perpetuate voter fraud, undermining that very democracy. And I dream of a leader who believes in limited government and that you, the people, are the solution to our problems. I don't want a leader who thinks the government's the solution. I dream of a leader who honors life, even the life of the most defenseless, innocent, and vulnerable. Not a leader who views a life as a mistake or a cost. I dream of a leader who wants to defend liberty, not a leader who denies his very own people liberty with unconscionable deficit spending, which will lead to onerous taxation and heavy burdens of regulation. Ladies, I have a dream of a leader who will cherish the pursuit of happiness, safekeeping all Americans' opportunities, the unlimited opportunities that everyone has. Not a leader who believes in a socialist utopia that does not and cannot exist, that punishes success and depresses the human spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a dream. I dream of a government by the consent of the governed, and not a government that ignores the will of the people. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a dream. I dream of a November where every statist liberal congressman and senator that voted in support of this radical administration be voted out of office. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Jefferson said, "When the people fear the government, there is tyranny. When the government fears the people, there is liberty." And might I humbly add, a free man with no property is wealthier than a rich man living in tyranny. To the media I say, start doing your job. The founders meant for you to protect the people, not the government or the powerful. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless America. And God bless our troops serving around the world.
Thank you, Fritz. Good job. Are you guys having fun yet? I want to give a special shout out to the Springfield Tea Party for hosting us here tonight and doing all this. Let's give them a round of applause, because without them we wouldn't be here.